Most people are being controlled by thoughts they never consciously chose. And the scary part is, they don't even realize it. They think, this is just how I am. I'm just stressed. I'm just an overthinker. I'm just emotionally reactive. But a lot of the time, that's not really you. That's just your mind running old patterns. And if you don't know how to observe those patterns, they control your emotions, your behavior, your decisions, and eventually your life. So in this video, I want to give you one of the most important mental tools you can ever learn. It's simple, it's practical, and if you use it consistently, it can start changing your life very fast. It's called thought awareness training. Why this matters? Most people try to control their life without first learning how to observe their mind. That's a huge mistake, because if you can't see what your mind is doing, then you can't change it. And this is exactly why so many people stay stuck in overthinking, stress, mental chaos, negative self-talk, emotional reactions, and subconscious patterns they keep repeating again and again. Your mind is constantly producing thoughts. Some of them are useful, some of them are neutral, and some of them are destructive. But here's the important part. Just because a thought appears in your mind, it does not mean it's true. And it doesn't mean you have to follow it. This is where mental strength begins. The moment you can observe a thought instead of automatically becoming that thought, you create space. And in that space, you regain control. Relatable examples. Let's say you send a message to someone and they don't reply. Immediately, the mind starts, maybe they are ignoring me. Maybe I said something wrong. Maybe they don't respect me. Maybe I'm not important. Now, nothing actually happened yet, except one simple fact. They didn't reply. But the mind created a whole story, and if you are not aware of that process, your body reacts to that story as if it's reality. Now you feel anxiety, tension, emotion, self-doubt. Or maybe you make one mistake at work, in business, in sport, or in life, and the mind says, I always do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not ready. I will never get where I want to go. Again, one moment becomes a whole identity story. This is how people get trapped, not only by life, but by the meaning their mind automatically creates around life. That's why thought awareness is such a powerful skill, because you start catching the mind in the act. Now, what's the core idea? The core idea is that most thoughts are not consciously chosen. They come from old memory files, past experiences, conditioning, subconscious programs, repeated emotional patterns. Your mind learns patterns the same way the body learns movement. If you repeat a thought pattern enough times, it becomes automatic. Just like in sports, if you practice the wrong movement enough, it becomes your default movement. The same is true mentally. If you repeatedly practice worrying, overthinking, catastrophizing, self-criticism, comparison, guilt, fear, or inner pressure, your mind gets faster and faster at producing those states. That's why awareness comes first. Before you can change a thought pattern, you must first notice it. Before you can stop being controlled by the mind, you must first learn to observe the mind. So what is thought awareness training? It is the practice of stepping back and observing your thoughts without fighting them, without judging them, and without getting pulled into them. That's the key. You're not trying to force the mind to be empty. You're not trying to win against your thoughts. You're not trying to suppress them. You are training yourself to notice them. That alone changes everything, because when you observe a thought, you stop being fully identified with it. Instead of, I am anxious, it becomes, I notice anxious thinking. Instead of, I am a failure, it becomes, I notice a self-critical thought. That shift may sound small, but it is massive, because now there is a separation, and separation creates power. Now the benefits. When you practice this tool consistently, a few powerful things start happening. First, it reduces overthinking and mental noise because you stop feeding every single thought with attention. Second, it creates separation between you and your mind. That means you stop reacting automatically to everything that appears inside your head. Third, it weakens negative thought patterns because patterns get stronger when you unconsciously participate in them. They get weaker when you observe them without feeding them. Fourth, it improves emotional control because a lot of emotional intensity is created by automatic identification with thought. And fifth, it builds the foundation for all mental training. Because if you can't observe your mind, it's very hard to reprogram it. Awareness is the doorway. Now, let me show you exactly how to do thought awareness training. This is very simple. You can practice it for just 3 to 5 minutes. That's enough. Here's how. First, find a quiet place, sit comfortably. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze in front of you. Second, shift into observation mode. Your only job is to watch your thoughts. That's it. Don't manage them, don't fix them, don't analyze them. Just watch. A very helpful way to do this is to imagine your mind like a screen, and thoughts are just images, words, memories, or little mental scenes appearing on that screen. You are not the screen content. You are the one watching it. Third, start gently labeling what appears. For example, thinking, planning, remembering, worrying, judging, Very simple. The label is not there to criticize yourself. It's there to wake up awareness. It helps you stop merging with the thought. Fourth, don't engage and don't fight. This is important. Don't try to stop your thoughts. That usually makes people more frustrated. Let them come, let them go. Your job is not control. Your job is awareness. And fifth, if you get pulled into a thought, gently come back. No frustration, no self-attack, no I'm bad at this. That getting pulled in and then returning, that is the training. That's like one mental rep in the gym. Every time you notice you got lost and bring yourself back into observation, you're getting stronger. Then continue for 3 to 5 minutes. That's it. Simple but powerful. Now, if you try this and your mind feels very busy, that doesn't mean you're failing. It actually means you're becoming aware of how busy it already was. That's a big difference. A lot of people think, my mind is worse than I thought. No, you are just seeing it more clearly for the first time. That is progress. Awareness often comes before change, so don't judge the process too early. And here's a very useful tip. If your mind feels too active, place part of your attention on your breath. Not all of it, just part of it. Think of it like this. Your breath is the anchor. Your thoughts are the background. The breath helps stabilize your attention while your awareness watches the mind. This makes the practice easier, especially if you tend to overthink a lot. Now, why this tool is so important? This tool may seem simple, but don't underestimate it. This is one of the most foundational mental skills you can build, because when you observe your thoughts, you stop being dragged around by every mental impulse. You stop reacting so fast. You stop believing everything your mind says. You stop letting random thoughts define your identity. And over time, you become calmer, clearer, more conscious, and more in control. Not because life becomes perfect, but because your relationship with your own mind changes. And that changes everything. So if your mind feels busy, if you get stuck in overthinking, if you notice negative inner dialogue, or if you feel emotionally triggered and don't always know why, start practicing thought awareness training. Even 3 to 5 minutes can make a real difference. And if you want to go deeper with this tool, I have created a guided workout for it inside my membership community, Mental Fitness Gym. That guided workout helps you actually do the process step by step, so you are not just understanding the tool intellectually, you're training it properly. Inside the membership, we also release new mental tools regularly, along with guided workouts to help you build real mental strength. So if you want access to that, check the link in the description and join us inside Mental Fitness Gym membership. And if this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Do you control your thoughts, or have your thoughts been controlling you? And I will see you in the next video.